Hi guys, welcome to Pebbles Perspective with the bestest and the bestest of the games. So that intro, problematic, but come next video, we're gonna work on our intro. We're gonna be better, we're gonna be live, we're gonna know what's going on, and we're gonna be better. Okay, we're gonna be better. Okay, we're gonna do some practice, so we'll be better. Okay, so now let's go back to the video. Today's video, first of all, before I go into what today's video is about, let me just start by saying I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby. Okay. I'm back like a heart attack. Okay. And we're gonna be doing this, full-heartedly. Like, I'm not even playing with you guys. I'm committed to seeing this channel grow. I'm committed to seeing myself grow. I'm committed to seeing you guys grow with me. Hopefully by the time that this is like, we grow as a family, you know what I mean? We're gonna be a family. So today's video is basically growth. Actually, it's about growth and what my teenage years have taught me and what I look forward to in my 20s. Okay, I've been 20 for about a minute now. I mean, like, since March. Yes, so I'm a youngin', yeah, innit? But I've learned so many things from my teenage experiences that I've learned so much from my teenage years that still play such a fundamental role with who I am becoming and who I have become. Well, I felt like it was only right for me to come back to YouTube with lessons. As I said, we are gonna grow together forever. Okay, so I have 7 significant things that have impacted my life and that I've learned from, and that I've sort of looked back on and said, okay girl, stop it. Certain things that I've looked back on my life and congratulated myself, give myself a little pat on the back, because I'm like, girl, you done did that. Okay, so let's just go right into it so that we waste no time. Okay, we go straight into the meat of this conversation that we're going to be having together. Even though I'm doing most of the talking, but yes. Okay, let's go into it. I'm going to start with friendships and relationships. Okay, friendships, I mean the fundamentals of your friendships. Relationships, I mean the mandem, you know, that other species, you know, that other species, that one. Speaking about that for the first topic. I'm gonna start with friendships, because I feel like friendships are so important. Okay, but it's also important to know that the friendships that you make at some point in time may not be what they were when they began. And I mean to the point that they may not even be a friendship at the end of it, which is okay to accept. So as long as we understand that friendships can end at some point, let's continue. Let's roll with it, okay? So friendships. You are who your friends are. And that was so hard. What does that mean? But it makes so much sense. Not in my life though, because I only really have like 2 friends. So yeah, I only really have like 2 benchies, like only 2. That's 4. I only have 2. Okay, that I can share anything and everything with. I can share what I had for breakfast. I can share the last time I took a dump. All of that I can share with these 2 people. Okay, and one thing I also learned is that you don't need massive groups of friendships, because then it becomes conflict and it becomes like, it's just not a healthy thing for you to have massive groups of friends. If that's what you want and it works for you, go ahead. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I am just taking it from Pebbles' perspective. Okay, so for me, having many friends just never worked for me. having 1, 2, 3 friends at max, maybe 4 if I'm feeling a little frisky, but 3, 2, that's where I found worked for me the best. But ultimately it all works for you, so you do what makes you happy, okay? So yeah, it's important to know that friendships at some point may fizzle out, and that is okay. It happens to the best of us, okay? But it's also important to know that you are who your friends are. So it's important to surround yourself with wholesome, genuine friends, okay? That is important. Have wholesome friendships, genuine friendships, sisterhoods, brotherhoods, yonke, all of it for yourself, okay? So I've completely learned from that having the many groups of friends doesn't work for me, but having 3 friends that bamba me, you know, they secure me, they make me feel like I am safe in this friendship. That worked for me. Okay, now we're gonna go to the mandem, the manses, the other species. For me personally, I've always been a person that I've never given too much of myself, okay, because I've never wanted to look vulnerable ever, and it's something that I've learned to do. It's okay to be vulnerable. I've now learned that it's okay to be vulnerable, even though sometimes I will never let that happen. Like, I'll never expose myself to vulnerability because I'm a tough cookie, okay? I'm a rusk, okay? I am a rusk. Okay, you need to dip me in some tea, soften me up a little bit before I expose myself to you. I will never expose myself to you, just escalate, never. No, not I, not me. Sorry, I cannot. But yeah, even in relationships, I probably had like three relationships, like decent. I don't even know if decent is the right word to use, these relationships, but I mean, I've had 3 sorry about that, my camera storage just ran out. How rude. Anyway, as I was saying, I was on Instagram and I was listening to what Lisizwe had to say, and he was basically saying that you should never give out your original heart. And I was like, listening. And he said, make photocopies of that chick. Make photocopies. And dish out the photocopies. And I was like, that's so wow. Like, I found that so profound. Like, yes, as I said, I've never been one to give my full heart. I've learned over the years that it's okay. Like, love will come to me when it's ready to come to me, because the Lord, He Almighty, has a plan. Okay, so He will plan when it's time for me to fall in love. Okay, so that's it about the mandem. We're done. We're done talking about the mandem. We're not talking about the mandem no more. Okay, that species, hold it right there. Hold it right there. This is number 2 on our list, and it is mistakes are going to happen. It is okay for mistakes to happen. Mistakes help us grow. Mistakes help us be the people that we want to be, the people who we are supposed to be. So it is okay to make mistakes, and it is not okay to dwell in your mistakes. I say this because it's what I did. You know, you'll be sleeping, then jiggy watocha. Why did this happen? Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Do not dwell in your mistakes. Yes, your mistakes are gonna happen, and it is okay that they happen, but it's time for you to learn that you have to move on from those mistakes, okay? Move on from those mistakes, because those mistakes form the person who you are destined to be. Listen to me being all profound, talking about destiny and talking about blah. I've never lived with regrets, okay? Never wanted to live with regrets, simply because if you live with regrets, you hold yourself back. Because if you say, oh, why didn't I do that? No, you didn't do it because you were not supposed to do it. the universe, God, the universe and God did not want you to do it. That's why you didn't do it. So don't look at it as, oh, I should have done this, I should have, could have. No. Baton. Don't look at it as that. Look at it as you were not supposed to do that. Number 3 is befriend your parents. First of all, my mom and I have like the tightest bond ever. We are inseparable. You cannot break us. Okay, partners in crime. So befriend your parents because it will help you so much. There's no manual to be the perfect kid. There's no manual to be the perfect parent. So it is a matter of working together, and that is one thing that I found that is super important, especially now that I'm no longer with my mom. Because I see my mom every single day, speak to her. Like even now, I still speak to her every single day. Okay, every single day. I mean, this is not, but every single day. Okay, and that has made me look back at my teenagers and be like, whoa. Okay, certain things happen because certain things were supposed to happen. It's inevitable that certain things are supposed to happen the way that they're supposed to happen, which is okay. Again, okay to let time take its course. Number 4, this one I still find so funny, and especially now that I'm 20. I know I'm still a little baby. Okay, but don't wish to be older. And I wish that I could have told myself this a lot earlier. Like, as soon as I turned 18, let me tell you, when I turned 18, I was like, what am I doing? Why am I turning 18? Because that's when the real bulk of your adulthood stuff. Okay, not the real bulk of your adulthood, I'm being dramatic right now, but that's where you start learning how to be an adult. I mean, not all the time. Some people start earlier, some people start later. I mean, we all have our own clocks, you know? We all have our own clocks. But what I'm trying to say is that that's like the bulk of where life happens. Yeah. Don't wish to be older. That is the bottom line that I'm trying to say. Don't wish to be older. Okay? Don't do that. Number 5. This one is super, super important. Not everyone will like you. Not everyone will like you. For me, I found this really, really hard because I think more in my primary years, like primary school, almost teenage years, I wanted to be loved by everyone. I thought that I was the shizness. Like, I thought that I was the one, okay? But then I think I got older and I started realizing that, wait again, udese, but not to everyone. Not to everyone. And then I was like, yo, okay. Then you try please everyone, and when you try please everyone, you lose yourself. And once you've lost yourself, it is hard for you to find yourself again. Like, it is extremely, extremely difficult for you to find yourself again. So don't try chase people. Do what makes you comfortable. Okay, if you feel like wearing low-rise jeans when everybody's wearing high-waisted jeans, do it. If you feel like, I don't know, do what you want to do. Okay, do what you want to do, but don't do it because you want people to like you, because you will lose yourself. Okay, you will completely lose yourself. And it's conversations that I've had with my mom so many times, like wanting to be liked. And I think for me personally, it stems from a much deeper place, which you should be ready for that conversation just yet. Okay, but if you know me, you know where the need for always wanting to be loved comes from, and wanting to be liked. But yeah, we're not going to dwell into that now, but let's put a pin in it and maybe we'll come back to this conversation in another time on YouTube with Ye and me together forever, because that's what we're doing over here. To number 6. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Anyway, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Okay, so that means do what you need to do. Okay, if you get heartbroken, you won't die from the heartbreak. Hopefully, I hope. No, you won't, because you will come back a stronger biatch. Okay, you will come back stronger. You will come back better. You will come back tougher. Okay, you will come back. Hopefully you learn from your mistakes. I mean, some of us are still trying to do like, I mean, you get heartbroken and you go back, and heartbroken and you go back, and heartbroken. But we're gonna try and limit that because we are trying to be wholesome people, okay? We're trying to be better, okay? Yes. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, okay? Do it. Nike was onto something when they said just do it. They were on to something. Nike was not playing around when they came with that slogan. It meant it. Just do it. If you want to start a fashion label, just do it. If you want to become TikTok famous, just do it. You want to cut your hair and go bald, just do it. But understand the repercussions of everything that you're going to do. Okay? Understand the repercussions of everything you want to do. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's what I'm going to leave you with. Okay? So do it, but do it at like understanding what you're gonna what the outcome is gonna be. Okay great. Then we're gonna go to the last one. I'm gonna close my little book for this because I'm about to get real with y'all. Am I still recording? Yes, I'm still recording. Great. Okay, I'm about to get real with you guys. It is okay. We had another space problem, so we're gonna work with what we have now. Okay, the quality is gonna be so bad, but it's okay. We move in it. We move. We're gonna work on this for the next video, innit? Why is my lighting looking a bit shady over sudden? Has it been looking like this all the time? Anyway, so what I'm gonna... Okay. As I was saying, it was very hard for me to be vulnerable. I could never be vulnerable. There were only maybe like 3 people in my life that I could be like proper vulnerable to, and one of those people completely let me down because I thought that I could go to this person as vulnerable as I was and they would have my back and they would protect me, but I was completely wrong because all of the vulnerability that I had exposed to them was being exposed, and I didn't like that. And it taught me that, you know what, people, you know what? You were vulnerable. That was your problem. Stop being vulnerable. And now that I've like reflected on that and I understand that, okay, it's okay to be vulnerable. Now I know that it's okay to be vulnerable. But who are you being vulnerable to? What are you being vulnerable to? Literally all dependent on what you are being, who you're being vulnerable to. Because there are people that will respect your vulnerability. And this goes to relationships. This goes to friendships, this goes to school, this goes to everything. This encompasses everything. Be careful who you're vulnerable to and learn to be vulnerable. Learn to cry from time to time. It's okay to cry, you know? It's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to just excuse yourself from the noise and like cry, like ugly cry if you need to. Just let it out, you know, just let it flow, let it, you know, get rid of it. If it's not good for you, get rid of it, because your body needs, I mean, there's a reason why we excrete, right? There's a reason why we excrete, because our body don't need that no more, so we gotta excrete it. It's the same thing with your tears, you know, it's the same thing with your tears. You've kept in so much that it's time for you to just let it go. It's time for you to just let it go, just cry. Just cry to your pillow if you need to. Just cry, just do it, just cry. You know? Something that I've learned, and that is probably the most fundamental thing for me. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to just show a little bit of yourself from time to time. With that being said, can't believe we're almost at the end of our video. It's kind of mad, isn't it? It's kind of mad that we're already at the end of our video, isn't it? Like, I didn't expect it to be like so, you know. No, I don't know, because I don't even know what I'm trying to say. What I do want to say is thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am planning on doing this often. I don't want to overwhelm you. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm you. I want you guys to grow. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Okay, but we are gonna be real committed to this YouTube thing. Okay, we're about to show them folks that we are committed. But without any further, the video's over. It's finished. It's done. It's done. It's over. It's just finito. But I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. views, to see me on my face, to get to know me better, you know, just everything. You know, we're wholesome, you're wholesome, together we can be wholesomer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you.